MOMSTRONG.
Welcome to the MOMSTRONG Podcast. Today's episode is titled
Baby Daddy Decisions.
Because let's be real, choosing who you have kids with, major life decision.
It's given, you better choose wisely because this is a choice that will impact you and your family for a lifetime. So today is the Father's Day edition. So we will be bringing the baby zaddies on. So you already know it's about to get juicy.
And listen, whether you pick the perfect partner or you're out here co-parenting like a boss, this episode is for you. So let's cheers to the men who showed up, the ones who taught us lessons, and to every mom out here doing her best. Cheers, y'all.
Cheers. Choose wisely.
It's giving choose wisely. So let's bring the baby daddies out. Introducing my husband, Zell Teague.
Let's get it. What it do?
Hey, babe.
All right, let's bring out my fiance, my business partner, love of my life. Stay down, EJ. Woo, 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 woo. Mr. Stay Down.
And last but not least, let's introduce my husband, my yin to my yang, my patience to my fire, the love of my life, and the daddy to my kids, Jared Saunders.
I didn't saying all that.
That's why I was like, I know it.
Now I had to come with something.
Right.
Yeah.
So now let's get into how we met our man. Do you want to start, or you want me to go?
Nah, she dove in my DMs for real.
No. Let's tell the real story.
Okay.
So we've known each other since 6th grade.
Mm-hmm.
Came down from New Jersey, whatever. Skip all the good stuff. College. He dove into my DMs.
Period.
Sadly.
Valentine's Day, exactly, period.
Yeah.
Valentine's Day, he sent me some cards, a flower, and some candy. Best friend brought it to my job and was like, "Oh, this is for you." I was like, "Oh," I said, "You got me something for Valentine's Day?" I was like, "Oh, that's so sweet." And he was like, "No, just read the card." And I was like, "Okay." So I read the card and I was like, "Oh, okay," you know? And then from there I was like, okay, well, every day I was pretty much just praying like, God, give me a sign. What is your plan? What is destined for me? And
At what age was this? This was 6th grade?
No. So,
I said fast forward.
Okay.
Yeah. So we known each other since middle school. I tried to take my shot in 6th grade. Sadly, that didn't work. So I spent the block in college. And I sent
Actually,
flowers.
block in high school.
I tried to skip past that. But the third time, we was pretty much just like, we was kicking it, we was talking, and long story short, I just sent her flowers from our school. So I was in Alabama, she was in Georgia. I was just like, hey, I'm gonna shoot it one more time. After the third time, it is what it is.
Third time's a charm.
Exactly.
After that, it wasn't gonna be another charm, but I definitely had shot my shot, and then after that, we just slowly talked, and then we would meet halfway, so we would meet in Montgomery, kick it for like 4 to 5 hours, and then go our separate ways, and we did that for a good little minute, and then eventually, I just asked her to be my girl, and the rest is history. But our first date was the gym, so I was training at one point in time, but our first date was the gym. And I guess it was a good gym date, right?
It was a good gym date.
And then after that, the rest is kind of history. So
I love that. Me and EJ met in the gym as well. Yeah, I met EJ when I was 21, y'all. I've been with this man all of my 20s.
sheesh.
Literally. And I remember, because I was in a very, very, confused state of my life. Like, I was halfway kind of in school, but not knowing that that's not what I wanted to do. And, trying to see what this entrepreneur life was like. And when I got introduced to EJ, I was like, he is grown. He is. It's giving grown man. EJ is 5 years older than me, so it just gave mature. I felt so safe and just this might be my husband.
They still that way.
And it's so crazy because when I got introduced to him, I went back to Instagram, looking at his Instagram or whatever, and he had slid in my DMs like a couple years prior.
I was in attack mode at the time. I was attacking.
Attacking what? What was you attacking?
I was trying to attack you. You were just with being still. That's it. But no, fast forward, for real, everything lined out. It just lined up so great because we only trained together, like the first half of the day. And like that middle part of the day, like that 12, I don't think nobody in the country in the gym at 12.
Yeah.
Like, not a lot of people, but we had the
Back
gym
then
to
it
ourselves.
wasn't.
We had the gym to ourselves. It was like, man, I already been in your DM, shout. Come on in. Come here.
Yes, and then I remember,
like, this was years ago, so it's like, ain't no damn way God got us in the middle of the damn gym by ourselves talking about, show me a workout. You know
that's what
she
happened.
doing?
I was like, can you give me an ab workout?
You know what's going on, so let's
And
do
he was
something.
like, yeah. It's time.
It's time to do
Yes,
something.
and then I saw you outside of the gym. I remember at the club, and he passed me the blunt. And I was like, I can have fun with him. Like,
Y'all heard that. Pass him that gas. Hey, fellas, pass him that gas.
I texted my
Pass him the
friend.
gas.
I
Pass him
texted
the
my
gas.
friend so quick after, because I brought my friend with me. I texted her. I was like, what did you think of that guy, EJ? She was like, he's cool and he's nice, or whatever. So then I DM'd DJ, or texted you. Did I have your number yet?
No, he ain't have my number.
No, period.
We were playing like right beside each other.
I
don't got
DM'd him.
each
I was
other
like, are
number.
you talking to anybody? And he was like,
Shit.
no. And then I was over his house the next day.
The next day.
I would have went the same
Real
night.
sharp.
I was over his house. Like, it might have been that same night.
Sharp.
Because I went over there at nighttime.
Yeah, well, anyway, rest history. Sharp.
And the rest is history. Now we have 2 beautiful daughters.
That's awesome. So me and Jared, we actually are college sweethearts. We went to the
sure.
same college, Savannah State University.
Shout out Savannah
Shout out
State.
to Savannah State, HBCU Pride. So I felt like everybody met at the gym, but we met at the club. we were partiers.
Yeah.
And we met downtown. Jared tried to get my number, and I was like, I don't give my number out. Like, no. And I was at work the next weekend. I was like, on Twitter. That's when Twitter was popping. You going downtown tonight?
Shot me that DM.
Real quick. So the
I was
DM
like,
is what started. Yeah.
"Ooh, I'm in there."
Yeah, and then we end up just partying all night. We have a lot of mutual friends, and so we just kind of hit it off.
For sure.
And our first date was one of the best dates that we've ever been on.
yeah.
Like,
It was so good.
It was-
You had me out there dancing.
I had him line dancing.
I
out
just
here.
love
I had him line dancing.
That's not me. But she had me out there dancing in my element. I'm like, oh, she fun.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a great time. So
We had some $5 drinks. It was.
we
was
did. I
on
think
some-
we was at Joe's Crab Shack on the river.
Yeah, because we was
On
in
River
Savannah.
Street. Yeah.
And I didn't go home that night.
Period. Don't be looking at me. Yeah.
We had a good night.
Yeah.
And I woke up to some fish and grits.
Oh, yeah, because Jared be cooking.
Jerry,
yeah.
the first time for me. So,
Salute to my
Man,
boy.
I salute. That's big.
so yeah, and the rest is history. We have 2 kids, and we are just married. We're newlyweds, and we're just loving life.
I love that. I just love love. Don't y'all love love?
Yeah.
So, I know we talked about how we met. So, how did you guys figure out your lady was the one that you wanted to spend the rest of your life with, and also who you wanted to have kids with?
Yes. Like, was there a moment that y'all was like, okay, I could do this with her?
Ooh.
I'm gonna let y'all
sit up
go
for a
first.
I started out. Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna let y'all go.
So with me, like I was in a relationship most of my college. You know what I'm saying? So I'm playing ball. I'm in a relationship. So it's like, okay, if this don't work, I'm gonna take a big ass break and just focus on myself. I gotta focus on myself because I ain't living to just be in a relationship. I got morals. I got standards. I gotta be straight. So I went that little stretch. You know what I'm saying? I got all the bullshit out of my system. You know what I'm saying? So I said like the next person that I'm just like feeling that kind of do what I like to do, fun, you know what I'm saying, outspoken, like a listener, like all of that, them little traits. And so like obviously it was like a no-brainer for me. with Mecca for real because we in the gym. Like, you got to work out. Like, I ain't going for that. You don't work out and I work out like a motherfucker. Like, you gonna wonder why I'm always at the gym. I may be there for 2 hours. I'm working on myself. I'm trying to get better. So first things first, she working out, you know. And then after that, she was just so like open to talk. You see what I'm saying? Like, everybody ain't open. Some folks just stiff. I ain't gonna lie, I ran across some stiff people that you won't even talk like, but she was open. So it's like the working out was like 80% of it, you know, because I like working out saved my life. Because I ain't go pro, and I wanted to go pro in football. So that saved my life. So when I met somebody that's like on some workout, barbell squats, and plyo lunge,
Like,
this, and she fine. Like, it's just go time. Like, we figure out the rest. I don't give a damn. Like,
So
but
you
she
was
worked
like,
out.
yeah, she fine. I'm ready to have a baby with her.
I
Like, what
mean,
was it that made you be like,
I wasn't thinking about no damn baby. I wasn't thinking about no baby, but I mean, shit, I knew if we kept on doing what the hell we were doing, we were gonna have
And I mean,
one.
we just been together for so long. I feel like we watched each other grow. I feel like you've really watched me grow into who I am. Like I said, we've been together since.
No,
like
we've grown together for real.
Yeah.
It ain't no one-sided to like who watched. Like, you helped me a lot. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I seen you grow, but you helped me grow because I know I've already been a lot of places. I had already been a lot of places that she hadn't been, seen a lot of things that she hadn't seen. So it was like now I'm able to really coach and not like take advantage of it for real. Like, this is what, do this. I've already fucked up doing this. Do that. That's how a relationship is. Like, I get my head cut off to learn some shit. And so, like, that's her advantage. So I wanted to look at it like that. So it's like, okay, she in school at the time. So I need to know what you're trying to do. Is you trying to pursue this degree, whatever this degree gonna be in, or you gonna be an entrepreneur? You know what I'm saying? I met Mecca at school 3. Mecca done been to 3 colleges. It's like, all right, we got to figure it out. That's all I need you to do is figure it out. I'm gonna support what you want to do.
Yeah, he was.
But I ain't on that like.
That's how I knew.
In and out, like you going to class today, nigga? Damn. Like, she like, I don't feel like it. What, you don't feel like it? You like, hey, some got the shake. So it was like, it's like that.
That's how I knew that. Okay, he could be the one that I could spend the rest of my life with, because it was somebody that like really cared about me for real and cared about my well-being and wanted to see me grow, you know? So, loved that.
Let's get it.
Well, honestly, I went back to like how my parents raised me. So you look for things like, are they respectful? Are they like actually respectful on Instagram, off Instagram? And what I mean by that is like, do they have on clothes? Like, do they respect themselves? I told her one time I was dating one girl in college, and I opened the door. Like, I'm the type of person to open the door, do gentleman-like things. And she was like, I never had somebody open the door for me. And I'm like, yeah, this, in my head, I'm like, this not gonna last long because we not compatible. You know what I'm saying? With her, she expected that. Like, she knew that was coming. So I think a lot of the things just aligned. And with her, it's just, it's the little things like effort. You got to put in effort. In college, like, I had a step show. I didn't really ask her to come, but she was willing to drive 5 hours to come watch me step. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So when I seen her at the step show, I'm like, crazy, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? If she wasn't, I would have been like, you know what I'm saying? But it was just a little things, and I'm not saying that all the other women didn't do good, but I felt like she was the perfect person for me. Not only did she work out, but she had morals. She respected herself. She could cook. You know what I'm saying? No, not no rotel, dude. You know what I'm saying? But she could really cook. And like I said, it was really the effort for me that kind of took it over the top. And I was just like, yeah, I'm a stop texting all the other females. It was only like 1 or 3. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to. You gotta keep your options open, right? Until you know if the person's the person. But after that, yeah, we just would meet halfway. And then from there, yeah, it was just all about just conversations. And we all adults, right? We all adults. So I'm like, if I'm gonna marry this person, I gotta see, like, can they really hold it down in the bedroom? We being adults.
Oh no, so that's what it was.
We had to, you know what I'm saying? So I started sending, hey, I'm being real. I started sending the purple pickle, trying to see if she could match my energy, and she was matching it. So You know what I'm saying? I'm being honest. I'm being honest.
Okay.
I'm being honest. But that's it. After that, you know what I'm saying? The rest is history.
Yeah, that's what's up. So I think for me, like I was in a relationship too, like in college that, no shade, but I feel like I dated this girl for like 8 months, and bro, I paid for every single thing, every date. I'm talking about she never even left a tip. Like I was just like pretty much like sponsoring her at this point. So I went on the first date with Vic, and we went to Joe's Crab Shack, and I remember she was like, when the bill came, she was like, "You want to go Dutch? Like, you want to split it?" I'm like, "Well, on the first date."
Period. We love an independent woman.
Yo, so I knew then. I was like, "Oh, like she's somebody that is gonna work with me." She understood we was both in college. Like we was both like on the grind. We wasn't rich. We didn't have a whole lot of money, so I felt like she was considering my pockets. You feel what I'm saying? So for me, that kind of put a note in my head, like, oh, so this is somebody I could build with. I just kept going from there. But other than that, I mean, God-fearing, you know, lights up the room when she walks in the room, like she's full of charisma.
Definitely, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So it was like, those things alone just really made me feel like, yeah, this is somebody that I can build with. You know, she was on her grind. Like Vic used to be on her grind. She was working at Buffalo Wild Wings, Hooters. I was working 2 jobs in college. We was both like working 2 jobs, like grinding. And I just felt like I had dated this girl that came from money, and she was doing all this extra stuff. And I was like, nah, I need somebody gonna be in the trenches with me. And that's what really attracted me to her, besides her beauty. You know, of course we see she's beautiful. Like we love that, right? But it's way bigger than that. You know, the bigger picture. So that's why I was like, I could have a baby with this woman and marry this woman. So yeah.
I like it.
And the reason I know that he was the one, whatever I lacks, he has. And so I just felt like when I say my yings and my yang, like he is that person for me. So I know for a fact that you are the one for me. I love you.
Should we all kiss before we take the shot? Let's kiss.
I wanted to get you out there. Okay, let me get it there.
Yeah, she got that.
Oh, that's not good. Hold on.
I got the lipstick on.
She got that. She got that stay on you.
All right, y'all. So let me tell you about the MOMSTRONG pregnancy program on the Stay Down Day Fit app. If you're an expectant mom wanting to continue your fitness journey and stay active, this is the perfect program for you. I personally walk you throughout my pregnancy from 20 weeks to the time I delivered. So tap in and let's get it, mommies. MOMSTRONG. All right, y'all. Anybody want to do cheers? Anybody want to make a toast?
Lord.
Cheers.
Cheers.
To choosing wisely.
Cheers to life.
Cheers. Who pulled this shot, guys?
Oh.
Oh. It's laugh time.
All right, you guys. Round 1. This game is titled, What You Thinking? All right, so the mom is going to write what she thinks the dad is going to say. Okay. So we're trying to see if we're aligned, if we're on the same page. All right, so we're going to write what daddy is going to say.
Okay.
Got it? Y'all ready? Y'all want to make it fun? Like if they get it wrong or if we get it wrong, then drink?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna keep it easy. I'm gonna keep the first one easy. So y'all gotta wait until we finish writing before y'all answer.
Yeah, got it.
All right?
Cool.
Mm-hmm. All right, so how many more kids do you want?
You better get this shit right.
How many more kids do y'all want? So, mommies, you're writing what you think the daddy's gonna say.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Zell, you wanna start?
Mm-hmm.
What's your answer?
Do I write my answer too?
No.
Okay.
Just say it out loud. How many more kids?
All right, I think one more.
One more?
Yeah.
Okay.
Reveal.
Reveal it.
One more.
One? Y'all want one more?
Yeah.
I say just one. When Romella's 4, I feel like that would be a good time. And my body will be healed by then. So I feel like that would be a good time to have another one. But it's all depending on where we're at. But I feel like by then we'll be ready for another one.
I will say I love the gap that we have with Makani and Masai.
It's 4 years,
2020,
right?
2024. And Makani is like in a space where she's just on a whole new transition into like a whole new person, a real kid. So she like really understands what's going on.
And helpful
She's
too.
helpful. She loves having a baby sister. So 4 years. I think that's a great gap. All right. How many, babe?
0.
0.
I'm not doing no more kids.
We are done.
Can't do the newborn stage no more.
We are
If they
done.
can pop out and be like 4,
And that's what it
it'll be
is.
good.
I love 4. Like, I love Makani's age right now.
Pissing and shitting every 38 seconds. I'm straight.
Yeah.
The newborn stage is tough.
They gotta be
And it's so
4.
crazy because you forget.
Until you have,
Until you
have another one.
Oh, no. Not for me. Jared?
All right, Jared, what do you think?
0.
0. We are done.
LOL.
Oh, what you put, Vic?
Literally a none. No more.
don't know.
We
I've
don't
been-
want any more. We would want a girl, but he's a boy dad. Like, you know, like it goes by the father, and all his chromosomes are given Y, X and Y. So it's given
Yeah.
Hey,
boys. And we don't want any more boys. So
2 boys, that's jackpot right there.
Yeah.
That's like, hey.
I'm just gonna get 2 boy dogs.
In our intro, right, period, because girl dad over here, girl dad over here.
So the third
I
one
ain't
will be
shooting nothing but women.
It's crazy. Sometimes I do want a girl.
You do?
Sometimes. I be like, maybe a girl, maybe, but I
Yeah.
don't know.
If we had a oops, it would definitely be another girl.
Yeah.
I already know. So in our intro, Vicky, you said co-parenting like a pro.
yes.
And I know out of, all of us, Jared had a son before,
Yes.
Cross.
Carson.
Yes, Carson. So what's that been like co-parenting like a pro? Like, do you have any advice to like the moms co-parenting?
Communication
Yeah.
is key.
Yes.
Just being on the same page.
Yeah.
We actually have a great co-parenting relationship.
Very good.
Carson's mom, she's very involved with what Carson is doing as well as I am. So we coexist in a space that's healthy.
Yeah.
So I do love that for our family. But I would say if you want that, because a lot of people look at us on the inside, on the outside looking in, and they're like, how do y'all mesh so well?
Yeah.
And I'm just like, just a lot of communication.
Because it can be hard. I don't know how I would act. It's maturity because
But
I don't know how I would be.
Yeah, so let's
wasn't
back up.
always
It
like
wasn't
that.
always like that. Like literally, Carson's first birthday, the mama told me to leave. Like it was a big thing like that.
Oh,
But it
because
took-
like how you said his first birthday?
yeah.
Oh, so when did y'all get together? How old was he?
So he was actually born, and then we were like not talking, and then we started dating again after he was born. So
Right.
at his first birthday, I'm like,
Yeah.
going to the birthday party, and his mom was like, "No, she doesn't need to be there." It wasn't a good space. But it took Jared to communicate and put us together, like sit us down, and we went to go eat, and it's like.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna be in each other's lives forever. So we have to grow up and be mature about this situation.
Yeah.
I love both of you guys, and you have my son, and you're the one I want to marry. So let's coexist. And honestly, that was the best thing. I will say kudos to you for doing that, because me and Carson's mom, we have each other's number. We sit by each other at the game. She knows my family. I know her family. Like it's just a really, really great, relationship. And
That's
so
good.
I'm just so blessed to have that relationship. But it wasn't always like that.
No.
So it takes time. It takes maturity, you guys. So just know that whenever you're in that situation, you have to be the bigger person. You have to be mature about it.
Yeah.
That kid is always going to be there. Let's think about the kids and not think about our personal, ways that we feel. It's
Yeah,
about the kid.
because that's a red flag for a lot of women. Like I'm not dating no man
With a kid.
with a kid.
No, it is.
Like I said, I got with EJ when I was 21. So when I reflect, I'm like, I don't know how I would be. If he did already have a kid. It's the maturity. It's literally just so when choosing your baby daddy, y'all. If he has a kid, make sure he's mature
Yeah.
and can communicate.
Yeah.
Shout out
Okay,
to
question. Yeah, shout out to Jared.
100.
Okay, question number 2. What's one thing you think mom overreacts about?
Oh, this for the
I'm writing. You gonna just say it. Yeah.
overreact about.
So what do you think you overreact about?
You know this.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
Oh, y'all right.
And then y'all are just gonna say what
Oh, I got you.
you overreact about. You sound like you ready, babe. What I overreact about?
I'm taking a while.
My answer kind of like in between for real because I'm gonna say physically tired.
I overreact about being physically tired.
I'm gonna tell you why though. I ain't say mental because I know the mental part of like your day and like what you got going on could be like very draining because managing, parenting, all of that. But the physical part, like you in shape like a motherfucker. But it'd be like sometimes like I'll be like, man, I know she's not this tired.
That's the same thing I say about you.
No, because can I give you an example? Can I keep it real? Can I keep it a buck?
Yeah, keep it a buck. Because I'm like, what? How you gonna tell me if I'm physically tired?
No, I'm about to say this now. I'm about to say that. I just want to keep it a buck real quick, right? So it's like, I don't like doing like comparing and stuff, but I do be like watching. It's like, okay, she do get up early as fuck. She get up before me every day.
2:45 Monday through Thursday.
That just started.
This has been months of this.
It's been months.
I mean, how long we been together?
This ain't no just.
How long we been together?
No.
Years. But anyways, but like she get up, she go to the gym, she set up, and Mecca gonna be there an hour before she gotta be there. Straight up, she ain't fuck around about training y'all. But
I'm
anyways,
just a perfectionist.
yeah, for sure. But she do that, and then okay, boom, we at home. Like she go home, take the kids home. All right, boom, hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. She tired as a motherfucker. I don't know if it's mental or physical, so that's just my answer because of that. Like I think I know you're in shape like hell, and I
I don't mind that answer because I said everything. I just worry about everything. I think when I say overreact, I think about how I just like worry about everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I feel that though, EJ. I be the same way, bro. I be like, I know Vicky ain't this tired.
I be wow.
But she's like the sleepiest person I know. But they do it like I do. I will say that. Especially them 5 a.m. body shots.
Yeah. So what about me? What do I overreact about?
I would say you overreact about the house being dirty.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
I hate that house I sweep the house about 5 or 6 times a day.
Yeah.
I just don't like a dirty house.
Yeah, Vicky is like wanting the house to look like
A showroom.
it's coming out of a showroom, like it's on a magazine. But I be telling her, I'm like, we got 2 boys. Like, they gonna have stuff everywhere.
And they do.
They be having baseballs and bats all over the living room.
Yeah.
You know, it make it to our room.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things.
Okay, you know
But,
me.
Yeah, a
Yeah,
little
that
bit.
was
Yeah,
good,
she
that
don't
was
play
good.
about that house being dirty, though.
Don't.
Job, y'all.
Yeah, that was good.
What does Kai overreact about?
I would have to say it's definitely the crib, but I definitely want to say also, like, helping her find balance in her schedule. So, like, she be trying to go to the gym and do stuff, and that's what she overreact with a lot. And I'm just like, okay. But it's definitely the crib, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm an entrepreneur, so a lot of times I want to go, or I'm editing, so I don't have time to clean the crib. So I'm just like, hey, call the maid, you know what I'm saying? The maid can come clean because if I don't edit, if I don't shoot, I don't pay the bills.
Yep.
So,
That's good.
but yeah, it's definitely the crib, and then definitely finding balance within her schedule. Like, she wants to find ways to go to the gym, which means I got to do less of like going out to go shoot and things like that. So it's balance. But did I get it?
Yeah. Cleaning is cooking, working out, just about almost everything. Yeah, like
That's crazy,
just finding balance, just being like a store manager, and then just like coming home and still, being able to cook, not being so tired from the day.
Your schedule. You wake up at 3 in the morning. Well, 2.
Yeah, 3:30.
3:30, yeah.
3:30, and still we don't get any breaks. So we're working from 5 a.m. up until 3 with no breaks. So it's like doing that and then having the energy to still come home and still have a life outside of work.
Exactly.
It's a lot. So
Yeah, and I try to help her as much as I can, but
Yeah.
like during the day, I treat it like a normal 9 to 5. I gotta take care of
Yeah.
client work. I gotta edit. You know what I'm saying? I'm out shooting, so sometimes if it's dirty, we just pay the maid. You know, come clean and. It is what it
For
is,
real.
bro.
So baby
It is
daddy
what it is,
decisions,
bro.
y'all. Baby daddy decisions. Make
Hello.
sure you find a man that understands you, gives you grace, and doesn't trip when you might overreact
I'm
sometimes.
just really glad you know you trip about everything. I ain't gonna. I'm gonna just get that out there before you go on to the next question. I appreciate that because that made me. You know what I'm saying? Man, good night.
Okay.
Everything. Okay, cool. We did. Yeah.
What's one thing mom does that you wish you were better at? What's something that mom does? Don't answer yet. We gotta write it down.
I gotta write this down.
No, I'm writing.
I feel like Jared's good at.
Can you ask
he's
that
better at
question
everything.
again?
Yeah, one
Ask it
time,
again. Let me
one time.
process.
What's something about mom, about us, that you wish you were better at? Like a trait about me that you wish you was better at doing? With parenting, with anything. Characteristics.
That's a good question.
Okay, I'm gonna
I
do
feel
my-
like we're the yin to each other's yang too, so I feel like so many things.
That's a hard question.
That is a hard question.
I mean, I'm gonna just do my best.
Yeah, come on. I
I'm
wrote
starting the
mine.
thing out.
I wrote it. Go ahead.
Understanding just females better.
He might be on the stuff. Hold on.
That's
Hold on.
women, females, because she ain't no woman. We ain't got women in the house yet. We got one woman in the house.
Yeah, I get that.
I just
'Cause
understand
I
it like
put
you.
patience. So I think that that's what I'm saying too.
Yeah, like understanding women. Like I'm a man, so I don't
Yeah.
understand. I would like to understand a lot more, but
'Cause you are
I
a
know
girl
that you know a lot more than I know about women and what y'all go through.
I feel like
mentally,
just, yeah, that's what I'm
physically.
gonna say, just how we operate.
You know, like the operation part, like that's
I
what
can
I
see
wish I
myself,
had
like,
a better.
when he's getting frustrated with like how they might be or like how Makani might be acting or something, I'll like take her to the room and like talk to her, like just breathe, Makani, in through your nose, out through your mouth, and she's like,
Not workout. It's here.
but look, don't she stop crying?
She do.
She
I
do,
mean, but-
like, she'll
and
be
Makani,
crying.
like,
I'm like,
she
breathe.
gonna
She's
run
like,
to mommy. She gonna go to mommy because like I'm a little hard, I'm a little tough,
She
you
do.
know, because I'm all about discipline. I'm all about character. For sure. I'm all about being sound in them areas. That's what like I ain't have a lot growing up, but I had character. I had sound. I still have character, and I'm still sound with a lot of things that I do. So that's gonna go through this generation. Rain, sleet, or fucking snow, male, female. It don't matter. Like that's gonna go. So I'm learning how to. You know, be a little softer.
yeah.
And like my soft, like, hi there. Hi. Like it's me in the house. Like I'm tough as hell on the internet, but I be like, hi.
That's that gentle
How you doing? Are you
Gentle
okay?
parenting.
Gentle
That's
And I'm
parenting.
just trying to, and that's like that part that Mecca can just be regular as fuck. Like, hey, come here, Makani.
She did.
Hey, like, and they just do it. They'll just say, do it. Like, what the fuck? What did I miss? But that's the part that I wish I had. Like, you know, it come time.
Because I want them so bad. That's why I just try to talk to her, like not raise my voice, not, because we have girls.
Yeah.
Y'all got boys.
Yeah.
But I just want her as she grows up to just feel comfortable talking to me.
Yeah.
You know, like I want to,
That's
you know,
the
still be
biggest
her
thing.
parent, but also I want her to feel like I'm her best friend. Like she can come to me, and him too. You
When
know,
I get on her ass, I soften her up after. I gotta get on her
that
ass.
dad guilt.
Because, like, I'm not, it's not really dad guilt. It's just like, I was brought up, I got my ass whooped.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got my ass whooped. That's when my parents went straight to the belt, told me to go get my own switch at times.
Those days are over though.
You know what I'm saying? They over, so I feel like you
So
can't talk to
over.
your kids. So I'm trying to, when I'm talking to them, I'm trying to be like real soft
Yeah.
and talk to you. Get on your ass. But like after I get on your ass, like, do you know what you did? Do you know why I'm getting on your ass? Do you know what to do next time to avoid me getting on your ass? Like that's what I be on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's true.
Say the question again.
Okay, y'all. So what's one thing about mom or that mom does that you wish you were better at?
About Vic.
Yeah. What's a trait about Vic that you wish you could be better at?
I would say organization.
Yeah, it got okay.
It's giving a line.
No, because like she's like crazy organized. Like I didn't even know who was babysitting Cross tonight for this until like she was like, "Oh, I got that taken care of. Your sister got
find
Cross
it.
tonight." I'm like,
Yeah, his
"Oh,
sister.
I didn't even know." So like she'll reach out to my people before I do to organize a babysitter. You know what I'm saying? Like and just like all type of other things. Like she'll have everything all planned out. I'm just like, where do I need to be? How much do I need to pay? What's going on? But
That's EJ.
she's like super organized, and for me, my like organization skills is crazy. I be all over the place with my thoughts.
We're working on it.
So yeah, if I had any trait, I would wish that I had that one.
Yeah, that's good.
Because that helps the family out for sure. Yeah.
What about y'all?
Dale.
I probably would have to say maybe like communication, being more open. Sometimes like if we have an issue, I like to sleep on it, and I don't necessarily want to talk about it until I think about it.
That's silent treatment.
Yeah, because I want to think before I actually talk, because I don't want to say nothing that could ruin a marriage or her feelings. So it's probably communication.
You know what's crazy? I thought about it and I didn't write it down.
You did? What you write down?
I said cooking because he
yeah.
says all the time.
Show it to him.
I want to see.
Yeah, cooking.
Yeah, because every time he's like, babe, I just want to help you cook in the kitchen. And like sometimes he'll come in the kitchen and try to help me cook, but he don't know what he's doing.
It's like the way.
He don't know what he's doing, but he's trying. So I'll be like, it's okay.
Yeah, just the only thing I know how to cook is Alfredo.
But
And,
I season the chicken.
You get the store-bought jar, or you do?
No, I do it from scratch.
Period. That's
the
good.
only thing.
Store-bought.
Yeah, and then breakfast, that's it. But
Yeah.
and breakfast, I do breakfast.
Breakfast is it.
But,
That's all.
yeah.
You know,
I go crazy on breakfast.
That's my strong suit. That's how I got my wife.
Yeah. Who taught you how to cook, bro?
Oh, mama, auntie.
See,
Yeah.
I love my mom, but you know what I'm saying? She did story-bought stuff. So, you know what I'm saying? We played sports a lot. So it was like, let's go to CC's, let's do this.
I think
I'm
that's
like, cool.
was just that generation, our generation.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
Okay, 2 more for round 1. What's one word? Ooh, this is a good one. What's one word to describe how you guys felt during labor and delivery? How'd y'all feel during labor and delivery when we was close to death?
How did they feel?
Yeah, how did they feel?
Oh my gosh.
You ready, Zil?
How did they feel? So we
No, how did you
How
feel?
do you feel?
We're on round 1. You not writing nothing.
Okay, cool. So just I'm telling how she felt.
No, how you feel.
Oh, my bad. Oh, tripping.
How did you feel during labor? Like when we was in there in the hospital, how did you feel?
I mean,
one word.
Honestly, I would say.
One word.
I would say prayer. Like a prayer is probably my one word.
Prayed up.
Yeah, prayed up.
Prayed up.
What you say? Is it God?
I'm gonna have to say prayed up.
I ain't write nothing because I was. It was a whole bunch of. I would say he was more excited than anything.
Yeah.
He was ready to take off his shirt for the baby to lay on.
Yeah. I was tired.
He was so ready. The doctor was like, it's not time yet.
It's okay. It's okay.
And he's like, oh.
I had the shirt on, everything. Like I'm ready.
Baby hadn't even came out yet. Roman hadn't even came out yet. But
He's
I
like, I'm
honestly
ready.
feel like he was excited than anything. He was so ready to be a dad. So ready. Had and everything.
Yeah, and I say prayed up because like she had a high risk pregnancy, so like there was a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes. But I was just like, hey, if she come out of this, then we're gonna be good. But yeah, I was prayed up, just thankful. But I wanted a healthy baby, you know. At the end of the day, so.
Yeah.
What about you?
I'll say emotional.
Yeah, go crazy. Okay, yeah.
Well, it is.
Well, it is.
To my defense, like okay, so like I cry when I'm happy. I will cry when I'm happy more than I will cry when I'm sad.
Yeah.
For real, for
Yeah.
real. Like I probably won't cry when I'm sad or mad at all. But like happy, I just cry. I don't know what it is. Like so, I cried at our baby shower.
Yeah, you did.
I got you.
I was just so happy, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
almost cried.
yeah, I
that
always
was
say
perfect.
emotional. Like, yeah, I was in there sweating bullets and just crying bullets too.
Yeah, it's a phase, bro. It's a big,
What
big
about you,
moment.
babe? We did it twice.
Prepared.
But first one.
Prepared.
During it?
Prepared.
I love that.
That's pretty
No,
much.
you were definitely prepared, but
It's
I was
prepared. What'd you
Scared.
say?
Okay, scared.
because of like just the way Makani went. I know you was prepared like to be a dad and everything, but you know, just seeing me, like you said, active, fit, and we were thinking I was gonna be able to squat the baby out. Like we're going natural,
reason-
but then like while we're in there, we were in there I was in labor for 34 hours.
That's crazy.
No food,
That's crazy.
no nothing, and I know you ain't never seen me like in that much pain.
I haven't, but I
My
know.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, lower back.
But I
My
do know
back.
that me being prepared, like that's why I say like, and this
Prepare for
it's a great
anything.
conversation for
Yeah.
real because these are the things that like men are like I'm not like an emotional person for real. Like I don't show a lot of emotion. I just like to get shit done and that like handles my thoughts. But
He's a very emotional person.
when it comes to like my past, like not like my future. Like my future, I'm like not as emotional about. I'm like prepared because I've already been through hell, and so it's like okay, what I need to focus on right now is making sure that she got everything she need. It was time. We had Makani during the pandemic. I'm the only one that could be in there, and I'm the only one that can run to the house and get this, go get that, go get do this, do that, go downstairs. What you need? Come on. They came and asked me, Mr. Houston. The safest thing that we may need to do is just have a C-section. Well, lady, you need to go ask her, can y'all cut on her and shit?
But I know you was probably, the word was relieved when I was
but
like, babe, go get them and
No,
tell them.
like it wasn't until I had to go talk to her, like being prepared, like
Yeah.
for whatever. I don't know what the fuck gonna happen, but I know they're gonna come tell me something that's gonna be uncomfortable. This whole situation is uncomfortable.
Right.
But like if I'm not prepared, that ain't gonna help this labor.
Correct.
And so, you know, I'm talking to her like, look, you need to go talk to her, get her opinion, how she feeling, whoop de whoop. I'm supporting whatever, you know, and so that's what I feel like that's the biggest thing for me, just being prepared.
Yeah.
You know, like I don't believe in like a lot that hurt that kids and shit go through. You go through as a parent come from you not being prepared, you not being organized, because you putting them through some of the same shit you went through, like that's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
And it don't supposed to be that way. You know what I'm saying? If you really give a damn, if you're really trying to position your people. So I gotta make sure she's straight. So the biggest thing I'm thinking, but she wasn't even ready to have a baby. That's why she was in labor for 34 hours. She wasn't ready. She just,
Yeah, she had
Yeah.
like we had to go in there. We was in there that long because she wasn't ready, but I was ready to get her ass where she needed to be because I ain't finna, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I don't want to.
get it.
Yeah, I don't want to dwell on this question too long, but we do have two. So is that why with Masai, I think we were both just wanting to be prepared, and we were like, let's just do the season.
We scheduled one this second one, like
Yeah.
prepared. Like now we know what to expect. There ain't no surprises. Now you mentally ready. Now I'm mentally ready. Whatever they need me to do, I'm gonna be able to get done. You already in a better headspace. You got the baby in you. It was Masai was
so
very
smooth.
smooth. You
It
know
was
what I'm saying?
so
So
smooth.
prepared that's the vibe.
That's the vibe for sure. I just want more success stories with C-section.
Yeah,
for sure.
Because when
Instead
you
of
hear
scary
C-section,
stories.
you just
Think of the word.
you
Think of
think
the
the worst. You
worst,
think you're a
yes.
failure. You think it's just not good. You know, like I mean, because with Makani, when I heard C-section, I'm like, oh no. You know, like don't want that. But that wasn't the traumatizing part for me. The traumatizing part was the labor.
Right.
You know, so yeah, Masai was so smooth scheduling that C-section, y'all. Like we had the date, we had the time. I made content.
Yeah,
I took a shower and washed my hair. Had a playlist ready. Like it was so smooth. Yeah, prepared. Definitely like feeling prepared.
Yes.
Okay, last one for round one, y'all. What's one red flag in parenting you saw as a dad What's one red flag in parenting you saw growing up that you're trying to unlearn?
Them ass whooping.
Babe,
My bad.
don't say that again. We're going to do something else.
Okay. I'm doing my bad. You look dead at me too. I'm ready.
Okay, go ahead.
Say the
You got a
question
new
one more
one?
time.
Yeah, one more time.
Okay, so what's one red flag? This is for the dad to answer.
Yeah.
What's one red flag in parenting, Zell, that you saw growing up that you don't want to happen now with your family?
Yeah, definitely just all of the yelling and like the loud
Did you write
commotion.
it?
Thomas, did you write
I
this
was
down?
still thinking,
Yeah,
but
okay, so just
I
wait,
was
just
still
wait.
thinking.
Go ahead, babe.
I can't say the first answer, can
Say something.
I? Just being there.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like the biggest thing,
Present.
the biggest thing with me is, just being there. Like, be tired as hell, man, mentally, physically, but when you want the best for your kids, for real, you gotta be there, and you gotta.
Yeah.
They get a thrill. Like, I know when I did see my folks in the stands, I had a little bit more swag. I had a little bit more flavor about myself when I just know that.
They're there.
Mom watching, dad watching, grandma, whoever's there that's there to support me, knowing that I'm busting my ass every day, night in, night out, day in, day out. Like, being there is what I'm thriving on. Like, I'm just trying to take that to the highest level as possible so they'll know they exist, they'll know what they do matters, and, they can build off of that as people, you know what I mean? And know that support goes a long way. So, being there means a lot to me.
And that's something that made me very attracted to him because that's what I come from. My parents have always been very, very present in my life.
They still are.
Did all the sports. They were at every practice, every game. I'm getting extra stuff. Like, I'm going somewhere else to get trained and stuff like that. Like, really, really sacrificing. And knowing, like, his history and that he didn't have that, but to see that it's something that he wants and that he desires and it's not something that he wants for us is amazing. Yeah. It's amazing.
All right, Jared, what did you say? Because now I want to change my answer. We've been getting right all this time.
I actually have a couple answers, but I'll just stick with one. I'll go kind of like your direction, the yelling and cursing.
Good.
Okay,
Yelling
yeah,
and
that's
cursing.
good.
Jared, not like all that yelling.
So like when I was coming up, and I'll just say it's probably, Mama, don't kill me for this. I love you, Mama. But I just think like my mom was really like stressed out, just like being a single parent. My pops lived in Pennsylvania, so it was like I feel like she took a lot of her frustration out on me. So I used to get cussed out. You hear me? Like over the simplest things. So like I think for me now as a parent, like I understand that it don't even take all that. It's just communication. Like it's just a small talk. Yeah, it's just some kind words. Of course when it gotta be that, it gotta be that. But for the most part, those situations from my childhood really got me like, nah, I can't talk to my kids like that. It just bring their morale down, And then it's like I still remember that stuff to this day, and I'm grown. So I know that they will remember it too, and I don't want it to affect them moving forward. Like, I pride myself on that. Like I even like used to never cuss at Vic at all. Like that's like not my thing. Like, and it's just because like I know how to communicate more effectively than that. So the yelling and cursing, I ain't for it.
You be yelling and cursing, Vic?
She yelled across the other day.
That's what I said. You be yelling and cursing, Vic?
I said, why you yelling?
Not cursing. Not cursing.
Now she don't be cursing.
I don't curse, but I'm gonna yell because
I'm like, why
I
you
want to be
yelling?
loud so
She
you
was like,
can hear what I'm
I'm
saying.
sorry.
Fucked up sometimes.
They do.
And you got boys. That's
And you have
fine.
to be strict with these boys.
Yeah, I said you got.
And because
Yeah,
you
you
do.
do.
That's what I pick up. And I kind of,
So they always, it's so crazy because they always come to me for like comfort. You would think they come to mom, right?
It's so,
But they always come to me like,
Daddy,
it's
I
just
love
funny.
you.
Right.
like, you don't love me?
Like, nah, she yelling.
She
That's
yelling at
Yelling.
me. Yeah, but that was good.
Yeah.
Okay, round one. Ding, ding.
Yeah, y'all want to take another shot for round 2?
Wait, hold on, I gotta go.
Oh, y'all didn't go. Look, I'm ready to drink.
Man, I think it might be, I want to say gentle parenting might be something that, like, I want to do. I grew up on a lot of, like y'all said, yelling and whoopings and stuff like that. So in our house, we try to be a little bit more respectful. If I got to get firm, I'll get firm. But for the most part, it's just really gentle parenting, like loving on my kid, making sure that he knows he's loved. And, you know, that's how I feel. So
Yeah. So better communication and yelling and cursing, basically.
Yeah.
Honestly. Yeah. Just hearing from like what he went through, just coming up. He went through like a lot of yelling. So like now, I don't really even say he doesn't really yell at Romeo like that. We're just more patient. Yeah. And we
Romeo
understand.
is 2.
Yeah, well, no, 1.
Yeah,
We'll see once he
Yeah.
get up.
Like I said, he's a smart baby.
Yeah.
Like he's very smart. He knows what he not supposed to do. So I'll tell him to stop, and he'll do it again, and I'll get firm, and I'm like, stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
And
when
he'll
they
know.
They like to try you.
Yeah.
I mean, you know,
It's
like,
a little
I'll
different.
put him in check if I
Yeah.
got to, but
Shouty tripping.
Yeah. No.
And you were kind of that like father figure for like your brothers and stuff, so you know.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
like I'm gonna be firm, but I don't
Yeah.
want to be my son's best friend. Like, so he gonna respect me, but I'm also not gonna be so much of an asshole. Like, you know, you can come talk to me if you need to talk to me,
Yeah.
but I also want him to know like you still gotta fear me a little bit and respect your dad. Like,
Yeah.
because
that's balance.
yeah. Because it's boundaries, you know what I'm saying? It's my house, and you gotta abide by the rules. And if you don't, you know there's consequences. But I just try to be gentle, let him know that he loved, and you kind of go from there. Cause that trickles down to your wife and your family. Like, you know, I don't want my wife to see me cussing out my son. Like that's gonna affect her and everything else. So yeah, like gentle parenting. Yeah.
Gentle parenting.
I'm guilty.
All right, you guys, round two. So we're gonna switch it up. You guys are gonna write.
Y'all gotta write.
You guys are gonna write on the board, and y'all are gonna guess what we're gonna say.
Oh, I was right on the board.
Let's see what's
Gotta
going
write
on.
on the
Let me sit up a
board.
little bit, man. Let me get into it.
So y'all are gonna guess what.
Your eyes on that shot.
Okay. I'm gonna start it out simple. Hopefully we can get this one right. We down bad.
I'm just gonna keep it above. I'm just keeping the score straight, right?
Okay. One word to describe parenting with each other has been what? Just one word. Parenting with me has been what? What's one word to describe it? I'll put your board down when y'all ready, so I can go to the next person.
I can't spell
All right.
with it.
Kai.
Okay.
One word to
One
describe
word.
parenting with each other.
Different. It's like it's very different.
Yeah,
It's
because y'all were
something that-
together for how many years before
We were together.
having Mel? Y'all were married first.
Yeah, we were married first, and then on
I did
our
it right.
1 year, on our 1 year anniversary, I found that I was pregnant.
That's awesome.
It's just different because we're so used to having each other, and now we have this new addition to the family besides having a dog. It's a lot of communication. It's a lot of patience. It's a lot of like whole line of everything. So it's different because it's like we can't go out like we used to. We have to find a babysitter now. Before we used to be like, hey, like you want to go on a date, or he'll just take me somewhere just because. Yeah. But now it's like we really have to actually plan accordingly to what we have to do.
That's the perfect word because
Yeah.
things change relationships. Like when you have a kid, it can completely alter the relationship. You see, even if you're married, you see a different side of this person. You see this person in a whole different light, like you said. So I love that word.
Yeah, and I put balance.
Balance. So different is balance.
Yeah.
Balance.
Balancing each other out.
Yep.
I love that. You ready?
Yep.
I said teamwork. It's been a lot of teamwork.
Yep.
No. What you say?
I put humbling, man.
Oh yeah.
That's good. That's a good
It's
word.
been like real humbling because like y'all not raising no child by yourself.
Yeah.
And so it's like you gotta respect each other's parenting style.
Teamwork.
Yeah, like, but it's like humbling because it's like it's certain things I want to go all the way to the wall with. Like, this what we doing. But then I got to get your opinion.
Teamwork.
Yes.
I said, oh, it's humbling because
It's the same thing. Yeah, I'm saying.
I'm a leader. I like looking at myself like a real leader, and then like getting out of that leadership space is like tough when people come to you for everything all the time. People always come to me advice, decision making, all type of shit every single day. So it's like now I got a partner. It's teamwork, but it's like it's humbling for me because I got to shut the fuck up sometimes.
Humbling teamwork.
Humbling teamwork.
Now, what was the question again? Because at this point, both of us is
I'm
clueless.
like, huh?
What y'all clueless about?
Question.
One word to describe parenting with each other.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. You're not gonna guess that word.
They said balance. We said it's been humbling. What's parenting been like with Jared? Goodness, y'all went last.
Honestly, been easy.
Yeah, that's a great word.
Everything's
Yeah.
so easy for me. Like, what'd you put?
It's so funny because I put smooth at first.
That's good.
You got to go with your first instinct.
Yeah.
Smooth.
Because I feel like you make everything smooth for me.
But I went to interchanging.
Oh, that's a good word. What's that mean?
Show it to the camera. What word? What's the word?
How you spell
Interchange.
Did I spell it?
Yeah, you good. Interchangeable, like
Nah, cause it's just a lot of variables, like especially since like the kids are playing sports now. Like it's a lot that goes into it. We might get home at like 9:30, 10 o'clock. We don't know what's going on for dinner. We ain't even did no homework. We ain't figured out anything. It's just a lot of interchanging parts.
Yeah.
And I think it's been a adjustment for us with all of that stuff. But for the most part, it's smooth though.
Yeah.
I
Y'all have
would
made
say-
it look easy.
Yeah, it is smooth. Like we be on one same page.
Yeah.
Basically. So,
We try to be at least.
for the most part, yeah.
What's something you've learned about each other since becoming parents that's surprised you? What's something you've learned about each other since parenting that surprised you? Anything, like you said, it's been different. So what surprised you about seeing him in that new light as a father?
I'm just waiting for you to finish.
One more time, baby.
What do you think has surprised me about you since becoming a father?
You got to finish.
Or just something
Okay.
you've learned about each other, you know?
I would say for Zell, it would be patience. A lot of patience. Because Zell was.
Learned that he's more patient than you
Yes.
thought he was?
Yes. Because before, Zell had no patience whatsoever.
Now.
Like, no patience at all. And at first I was like, I'm a little worried. Like, is he going to be okay with, because it's like, you know, like I said, it's different, you know, going from just being us two and then having a baby. And it's like, you have to, like having a baby is different. Like you have to learn about them. They have their own little personalities, even though they came from both of you. But just seeing how patient he can be and more loving he could be, it's like the sexiest thing ever though. But yes, like the patience, top is like top tier. Yeah. What you got?
And I can I piggyback off that real
Yeah.
quick? I was a little.
What word did you put?
I put unselfish.
Oh,
Okay.
Unselfish.
good.
But I can say I was a little impatient, only because I had to step into a father figure role very quickly. Like, for those who don't know, like I lost my mom when I was 12, so their father is pretty much a deadbeat. Like, so with my brother, it's like I didn't get a lot of time to instill the principles that I learned. So when he moved with us, he was already a teenager. He was already getting into trouble. So it's like I got to try to speed up the process and coach him up fast so that he don't end up in jail or dead. So Kai was able to see that side of things, but as a teenager, it's a lot different than a newborn because like he can grow up on my principles and morals. With my little brother, I love him to death. You know, he had some things that he had to work on. And it's like I'm trying to fix as much as I can before he get into the real world, because at the end of the day, I can't save him. You know, if it come down to it. So yeah, but hopefully that helped. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything surprised you about Jared? He was already a father.
Yeah, he was already a father, so I
You got a
already
little
knew
sneak peek.
how he was gonna be, which was top tier. I don't know. I can't think of one word.
That's okay, because I said I'm gonna say nothing. Nothing surprises me about him.
Yeah,
We've
so-
been together for so long.
I knew what kind of father he was gonna be.
Yeah.
Like what I see is just what I know.
That's why.
I would have a baby with
Yeah,
him.
exactly.
Yeah, okay. You
Exactly.
over there. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, like I said, because that's with EJ. Like I said, I've always just felt so safe.
Yeah.
Like we gonna be straight.
Like he supports you, he know
regardless.
you.
Yeah, like we gonna
And
be
you know that
straight.
he's gonna be good.
We gonna
like,
be
with the kid.
straight regardless.
What you
One
put?
word.
What y'all
Oh,
put?
go
I
ahead.
said
I ain't
nothing.
know who
Nothing surprises me about
You
you.
can't do that.
What? Nothing surprises me. I really don't know, babe.
Yeah, what you got? I'm gonna let you go first.
Y'all show y'all's answers.
Same time?
Same time. Go.
For the
Cooking.
cooking.
Oh, you didn't know that he could cook like he cooked?
No.
That doesn't surprise me. I knew you could cook.
Oh, I thought this is what surprised me about you.
Either way.
got
Oh, okay,
That's what I thought it
okay.
was here too.
Oh yeah, it was.
I got supported.
No, it wasn't. That's what she said. He was patient. She didn't know he was gonna be so patient.
Oh. Well,
Unselfish.
I roll with her like I roll with her. She's unselfish. Like so I learned about her like she was unselfish.
Oh,
Like
so
she was
that's what
buying a lot
surprised-
for like the kid. Like she was, it's the kid first. Like everything for the kid. So
Everything.
that's what I thought we was
What you
doing.
said about me and cooking?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do both then.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
period.
I was gonna say, before kids was involved, Vicky's not cooking anything.
Vicky's not cooking that.
She's not even looking at the kitchen.
Yeah, I was clean.
She would always make the deal, you cook, I wash the dishes. Or when we go out, I'll buy you a good meal, but I'm not cooking nothing.
Yeah.
So, but now, I'll be honest, like, I'm surprised she cooks, like, breakfast every morning for the kids. Pancakes, eggs, the whole nine.
But that's
It's
what
like-
I saw as a kid.
That's what you saw as a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And
that
that
surprised
that
me for
reminds
sure.
me of, I think episode 1,
Yeah.
where you said that you want all moms to experience the joy of motherhood. I find joy in cooking
Yeah.
breakfast for my daughter in the mornings and making her plate look cute and
Yeah.
I feel like a good mom.
For sure.
Yeah.
So did you do it like that? You thought I was saying something that surprised you about me?
Nah. I
You
thought
wrote
you
about
talking
you?
me.
Okay, go ahead.
No, you go. You said nothing.
So what did you? Because nothing surprised me. I know you, babe.
I put supportive.
I knew you was gonna be supportive. That's what I keep saying. You've always supported me.
I think you should have said
So
that.
is there anything that it's so silly? Is there anything about me that surprised you?
Just your overall growth for real. Like a lot of people don't, like, I'm 5 years older than you. Like, so like a lot of things, like when we be talking, sometimes I be like, I don't be numb the ear, but it's be like, I know exactly what the fuck she about to say. Cause I know we talked about this exact situation a minute ago. It's just here now.
But it don't be
you know?
seeming so exact to me.
It do be exact. It be exact. I just already be having shit done.
Yeah.
I be having shit done that you don't even have a clue about. To bring you peace. That's prepared.
Yeah.
That's the last damn shit I wrote on the damn board. Prepared on the damn board. Like that's just what it's been. So it's like, that's pretty much. But your overall growth is what I'm not surprised about, but I'm like proud of, simply because you went to 3 different schools. You had a long history of athleticism. But you're smart, gifted in areas, and it's like I watch people every day not be able to figure out what the fuck they want to do. And with you like buckling down, like, oh, this nigga got his shit together. He know what he want to do. I need to figure out what I want to do. And you did it in a shorter amount of time than I could even figure out why I even existed. So that was very impressive to me. So that's what I'm like, oh shit, she picking up. Like she picking up traits, she picking up, certain words, verbiage different, like vibe.
I know one time you was like, you sound just like me.
Sound just like me. I be upstairs like, I
hear me on the
just
phone.
talking about this. Look at you. I want to run it by me first, then go audition and smash the combo. Combo went crazy.
So silly. So silly. Okay, a couple more. Okay. I'm going to go back to a question that we did in round 1, but I'm going to flip it. What's one thing that Dad does that you wish you were better at?
Oh yeah, you supposed to write, not me.
Oh, okay.
what's one thing that Dad does, or a trait about Dad that you wish you had a little bit more?
Yes, oh, I know that.
I know mine too.
Let me see. Let me mix it up.
I need to write that a little better. I don't think you're gonna get it right.
Oh, so y'all ready?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I wish that I had Jared's patience.
Wow.
I wish that
Look, he ready.
I was as calm as him when the wind blow and it don't blow the way I wanted to blow, I'll be ready to go off, you know?
Yeah.
And it's just like, okay, it's fine. Like, he is just so calm. He used to be like, I'm just so nonchalant, but I feel like it's a good thing, like a good type of patience.
Yeah.
Like whenever something's going wrong with the family or anything in our life, like he doesn't get like uptight about it or, you know, it's just calming. And I need that calm because I be uptight. And so I wish that I had your patience.
Hey, things
That's
happen.
the number one thing.
Things happen. You just gotta roll with it. Roll with it.
I would say, I just wish I was better at letting go of things.
Guess what my word is?
Just letting go of things.
It's peace.
Yeah, no, because EJ is so good at letting go of things that don't serve us no more, serve him no more. He's very, very good at protecting his peace and letting go.
Yeah.
Whereas, you know, I'm
Hold on to it.
holding on to it.
Yeah.
And, you know, his ability to do that ultimately, like, protects us, protects our family.
You're good.
Yeah.
So I wish I was better at just letting go of things that don't serve us.
Let it go.
I like that.
All right, last one, rapid fire. One word I hope our child uses to describe us one day.
That's juicy.
Yes, one word that you hope our children, at this point, babe, we got two. Whew, so crazy. It's so crazy.
I'm done.
Snip.
One word that you hope that they remember us for.
I've actually.
I would just say being loving. No. I would just say being loving, inspirational.
I mean, I'm just gonna tell you what
hardworking.
I got on my paper.
Yeah, what you got? Show it to 'em.
Goals.
Yeah, we are goals.
We goals. Hey, my handwriting look, you know what I'm talking
Makani and Masai, if you need a great example, prime example
Look at your
for your baby daddy decisions, look at your daddy. Because look at your daddy, look at us, because period, we're goals, babe.
I feel like us as parents, we go above and beyond. Like if they want to play baseball, we're gonna have the nicest bat, the everything. Like,
You about to have the cooler with
yeah, we're
everything.
gonna
You
go
got
above and beyond
Right.
for
Yeah.
anything that our kids do. What you put?
I put real.
Oh, and we real with it.
show the camera. Y'all be scared to show y'all's
Yeah, why
handwriting.
you say real?
I don't know. I just want my kids to like look at me and just know like my pops was real, like real supportive. You know, gave me real advice. Was really there. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Just real all around the board. So
Oh, I like that.
that's where I'm at.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cause I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. I'm gonna tell you how it is. And you know, when you growing up with young black men, you have to really be real. You have to tell them what's really about to happen to you as you matriculate through what's, you know, growing up.
Yeah.
You know, and if I'm not real with you, you're gonna get out here and gonna get a real reality check.
Yeah.
So I have to be that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I want them to understand like, hey, dad gave it to me like this, so I already know what's going on out here.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Well, that wraps up the game.
Okay, awesome.
about. I like that game right there.
Yeah, that was cute.
Yay.
Period.
That game was good.
That was good. That was good. So, all right, fellas, before we wrap it up, I got one for y'all. What's one thing you wish more people knew about being a present father, especially in a world that praises moms, but often overlooks good dads? Any advice you want to give the mommies when choosing their baby's father? Any advice?
Advice I want to leave the listeners.
Focus on the energy. Like the energy got to be right. You know what I'm saying? Because we already live in a society where like the woman is centered when it comes to parenting. Like the woman is centered. So it's like I know my personal experience. I feel like I'm 9 months behind every fucking day sometimes. But then what accelerates me is my energy. Like me wanting to get better, me wanting to be a better dad, me wanting to understand how my lady feels, what she goes through, what we need to work on as a unit, stuff like that. So it's like, it always gonna start with the woman. You know what I'm saying? I don't have my mommy, like Zell said. I don't have my mommy either, so I know how important having a mom is already. But, you know, as far as like fellas, like, you know, have the right energy about your situation. You know what I'm saying? And that's gonna take you where you and your family need to go, whether y'all are co-parenting, whether y'all are in the same household. You know, I know it's a lot of situations out here, but the right energy is gonna always put, you know, the best interest at heart for the kid and the family. So energy, like you got bad energy, you're gonna end up making bad decisions and it's gonna be a bad vibe. So
Yes,
focus on the
mommies.
energy.
Mommies, you can feel energy. You can feel energy. You trust yourself. You know when something is right or when something's not wrong. You can tell when the energy is off. So, yes, I love that, babe. Baby daddy decisions, make sure that energy is right.
Yeah, another one is because your fathers weren't present, what makes you go above and beyond to be that present father?
Yeah, I feel like I'm overcompensating on some days. Like I'll put like my home things to the side a lot to overcompensate. Cause like I said, my dad, he was 1,000 miles away. He never made none of my games. I played baseball a long time. So he knows like I'm at the field. Sometimes we not getting off the field till 9:30. Like, you know, overcompensating. I'm trying to be there for everything, do everything. Not necessarily be a best friend, but just be, you know, that comfort for them, you know, and being there. So
That's good.
Yeah.
Is there any last advice for any fathers that are thinking about, any guys that are thinking about being fathers or anything like that? Even to the moms choosing a father.
I would honestly say like get rid of old trauma. Don't let
trauma.
anybody's past trauma. Don't let that come into your new relationship. Like if you got to sit down and have counseling. But don't bring anybody else's problems to your new relationship because that's gonna affect everybody in the household. So I would definitely say that. And then just that's pretty much it. Just get rid of old trauma.
Yeah. If he's not trying to get rid of his trauma, that might be a red flag.
It's gonna be a red flag. I have PTSD, and so you know, my biggest advice is like accept that you got a problem and go get help before you try to be involved with somebody.
this is true.
Well, dads, remember that y'all are dad strong, just like we are mom strong. Remember that, you know, your toughest days, that you always show up for your kids and you be the best dad that you can be. And so we really appreciate you guys. So we want to show some token of appreciation. So we have something for you guys.
What we got?
Just to show y'all how much
got?
we really appreciate y'all and that y'all are truly
Yeah,
dads.
that's a lot.
Appreciate you guys.
I love y'all, man. Let's go. You feel me? Yeah, this hard. This hard.
Show you guys our love. Again, follow us at MOMSTRONG.inc. This is the Father's Day edition. So happy Father's Day to you guys.
Thank you.
Love y'all.
We
And
love
thank
y'all. We
for
appreciate y'all.
jumping in and on the podcast with us and giving y'all insight.
Yes, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Y'all want to do one more cheers? I guess.
Yeah.
Cheers. To great baby daddies.
Cheers. Cheers. Cheers.